God afternoon, you guys. We have January 5th. Jesus calling. Let's see what he wants to call us to do today. You can achieve, what is my hair doing right now? It has a mind of its own. You can achieve the victorious life through living in deep dependence on me. Let me reread that again. You can achieve the victorious life through living in deep dependence on me. If you want to be victorious, right? What does that mean? What does it mean to succeed? Succeeding is different for everyone. Everyone has a different meaning of the word succeed, right? It might be a certain amount of money. It might be a certain amount of happiness. It might be a big enough family. It might be being able to just provide for your mom, your dad, whatever it is. Everyone has a different meaning of succeeding. But what does it mean to live a victorious life? To continuously succeed in every facet of what you do, right? And who determines if you succeed? Let's figure that out. I mean, it's going to be Jesus, but let's find out why and how. People usually associate victory with success. I didn't even read that, guys. Look, me and God we're tuned in. Not failing, not falling or stumbling, not making mistakes, but those who are successful in their own strength tend to go their own way, forgetting about me. So God's saying that when we think of victory, we think of success, but victory is not synonymous with success. They're not, you can't swap them out, right? They're two different things. Success is achieving a goal you set out to do. Victory is so much deeper than that, right? He's saying, but those who are successful in their own strength tend to go their own way, forgetting about me. When you are successful in your own strength, when you do things, when you achieve a milestone, when you do something that you set out to do without involving Jesus, then you start to depend on yourself. You start to think that you're God, or the money's God, or your business is God, whatever it is, right? And you turn away from God, and that's not what he wants. That's why he doesn't want you to be successful. He wants you to be victorious. It is through problems and failure, weakness and neediness that you learn to rely on me. Guys, if we are up, it's so hard to see God. If we are up in life, whatever it is, in whatever facet, it is so hard for us to see God, because our life's going great. It's all my power. I did this, I did that. Look at all these accolades, right? But when we are down, you always hear like 90% of come to Jesus stories are when people are down, are when they're in the dumps, they have nowhere else to turn to because their power was not good enough. And so they have to look beyond themselves. But when you're rich, it is so much harder to look beyond yourself, because you're the crap. Like, you did everything you set out to do, and you did it your way. And you think that that's winning, right? A lot of people that are rich, they're never happy, but they think they've won because they're rich. That happiness and money are not synonymous. Again, victory and success are not synonymous. Money and happiness are not synonymous. And really, really, really realize that, right? A lot of people say, okay, but with money comes like security, and security is all I want. I want security for my family. I want security for myself, right? And that's great. Security is great, but you don't need money to be secure. You need Jesus to be secure, because if you truly have Jesus and you're living a Jesus-led life, then you know that you are always God. You know that like the bills will always be paid no matter what. If you truly adjust your life to be Jesus focused, you know that no matter what happens, he will take care of you. And that's how I've lived my entire life. And I'm telling you, it works, guys. It works. I've lived my entire life just trying to do what Jesus wants me to do, always going in his direction. I graduated high school, just a little bit about me, a little thing. I graduated high school, and I said I never want to work for anyone again, right? I had a bunch of money saved up, and I said I'm gonna try starting all these businesses. It was like 8 months later, I had 1 month left with money, right? Where I need to pay bills, do all this. And then boom, God put something in my life, and I've just been like riding it ever since. It's been going amazing, guys. I'm telling you, whatever it is in your life, just let go of it. Let go of it. Let go of that power and give it over to Jesus. True dependence is not simply asking me to bless you with what you decide to do, right? So if you decide to do something and say, God, help me get this done, right? That's not dependence. That's not you actually giving your power over to God. It is coming to me with an open mind and heart, inviting me to plant my desires within you. It's coming to God and saying, God, do with me what you will. Do with me what you want. Give me the mission that you have for my life, and I will do it. That's true dependence, right? Not making God conform to you, but letting you conform to God. I may infuse within you a dream that seems far beyond your reach. You know that in yourself, you cannot achieve such a goal. Thus begins your journey of profound reliance on me, right? God will tell you to do this thing, and you're like, how am I ever gonna be able to do that? I'm sure we've all been there. How can I achieve this, right? And then our first thought is, how am I going to do it? But nah, that's not what you got to do. You got to say, how can God do it? How can I serve God for him to retroactively work in my life, right? You know that in yourself, you cannot achieve such a goal. This begins your journey of profound reliance on me, right? You're going to go through trials and tribulations of trying to do it yourself, and it's just not going to work out. But then once you give it over to God, it's going to be so much better. It is a faith walk, boom, taken one step at a time, leaning on me as much as you need. This is not a path of continuous success, but of multiple failures. However, each failure is followed by a growth spurt, nourished by increased reliance on me. Enjoy the blessedness of a victorious life through deepening your dependence on me. Enjoy the blessedness of a victorious life through deepening your dependence on me. Let me read that one time. Enjoy the blessedness of victorious life through deepening your dependence on me. That is beautiful. Let's see where this comes from. Psalm 34:17-18. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. 2 Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. That is January 5th. I love you guys so much. I hope you learned something with that. I'll say amen.